up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be doing a quick review on the Lionheart LH9C. I want to mention my patron supporters. Thank you guys. You guys keep the channel moving. Because of that, we do a monthly giveaway. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, all you got to do is be a patron supporter. Also, I want to mention ammo.com. They support my videos as well. If you want to buy ammo and help out the channel at the same time, I'll leave a link in the description below that gives you $20 off an order of $200 or more. Also want to mention my Instagram. Go over there and follow me on Instagram. Now, getting back to the gun, what is the LH9C? Well, first off, it's a pretty uncommon gun. You don't see this a lot, and when people do see it, they usually think it's some weird form of a 1911. This is a compact pistol with a hammer-forged slide. It has a hammer-forged aluminum frame. It measures 7 inches long. It weighs 24.2 ounces, and it has a 3.6-inch barrel. It's kind of a Glock 19 size pistol, but a little bit bigger. I would recommend this for kind of an all-around pistol, concealed carry, home defense, that kind of thing. However, it doesn't have a light rail, and for a pistol this size with this much weight, not having a rail kind of sucks. The reliability on this gun, great, but I didn't test it as much as I usually do. This happens to be a loaner from Johnson's Guns and More. He's a guy that helps me out with my channels a lot. He's an FFL in my area, so if you want to go over to his website and check his stuff out, he's got some pretty cool, unique stuff for sale. I put 300 rounds for this pistol, 0 problems. The durability, I also think it would be pretty good considering it's a metal framed firearm, so you could drop it off a bridge, run it over the car, you're probably going to be okay. The accuracy, I thought was going to be better than it was. So accuracy I usually talk about is sights and trigger. And the sights on this pistol are okay. They are a white front with a blacked out rear. I can usually run those pretty well. That's a very common sighting setup. And it is double single action, so you can cock the hammer back and get a fairly crisp single action, but it's heavier than I expected. Now, if you're going to be carrying this pistol, I think the vast majority of people who carry double action are going to carry hammer down one in the chamber and use that double action to go to work. Now, the double action on this pistol couldn't be worse. If they designed it to be terrible, I don't think they could have done a worse job. I mean, a little sarcastic there, but the trigger is horrible on this gun. I mean, I thought the Chris Sphinx was bad. This is bad. I mean, the first thing I would do would get a trigger job. It's heavy and it's kind of smooth through here, and then right here it hits this wall that you have to really pull. I mean, it's like 14 pounds of a trigger pull at the end there. And maybe you wouldn't notice that if you were, pulling out of the holster and going real fast. But for me personally, that is just way too much. Because I think your first shot means a lot, and I wouldn't want to have to take a shot on somebody trying to shoot me and accidentally shoot the granny 10 feet to the left because this trigger pull is 15 pounds and I'm not used to that. Another big downside of this pistol is the ergonomics in general. I don't like the trigger. I like how it looks. I like the grips are removable, although I didn't find too many for sale to replace them, but the grip texture actually isn't that bad. It kind of looks like a toolbox on a truck. Now, the checkering on the front and rear strap are terrible. Kind of reminds me of the cheap Beretta M9 texturing they have. This could definitely be a lot better. The front strap also pretty terrible. So the gun, even though it looks kind of aggressive, does kind of slip around in your hand a little bit. The gun flips quite a bit as well. And that's for a lot of reasons. One, you have very little weight up front. Because of the double action design, you can't get very high in the pistol. You see the distance between the bottom of my finger here and the barrel is a lot. And the distance you can get up towards the rear, kind of like a CZ, but a little bit less. And another downside besides the barrel flipping is the safety is almost unusable, in my opinion. If you wanted to carry cocked and locked, good luck. Trying to sweep that off is so unnatural. Even for me, I don't know if it's because it's kind of a smaller gun and I have kind of bigger hands, but all the controls they just seem like they're just smashed together for some reason. I don't know. I haven't had an experience shooting a gun in quite a while that I liked less than this particular gun. You can get a Glock or an M&P or any number of striker-fired wonder guns that carry 15 rounds. This gun only carries 10 rounds for the same weight and the same size. So that's another detriment as well. Along with the gun not shooting very well, you don't have very much ammo to make up for it. I actually looked for these to compare prices, and when I look, I usually just try to find them for sale. I found one or two for $450 that were used, but most of them were going between $600 and $700. I think compared to lots of other guns that I've shot in this category, and I've shot most of them, and I'm not downing double action. Like, you can get a PO7 and it will work phenomenal. $300 less than this. You're going to have 5 more rounds. It's going to be lighter weight, and it's just going to feel better and shoot better in your hands. I don't see a reason to buy this particular handgun. I only shot 300 rounds through it, so I didn't do my normal amount. But the real reason why I did that wasn't just because it was a loaner, but just because I didn't want to. I shot this gun, immediately didn't like it, didn't want to waste the ammunition on it. It works, so that's the #1 category. It is extremely reliable. Beyond that, everything else I could say could use some vast improvement. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.